Former Afghan diplomat Barakat Rahmati joins us now live from Washington. Thanks very much for joining us. Undoubtedly, this is a tragedy which cannot be described in words. As we heard in the report, many within Afghanistan are calling for international help. Tell me, what kind of role do you think the international community can play at this point?
Thank you. This is indeed a big tragedy for the Afghan people who have been suffering for far too long. And the continued conflict in Afghanistan ended by the Taliban takeover of power and installation of an unrecognized government has worsened the situation, because now, even before this earthquake, more than 96% of Afghans were facing hunger, and more than 20 million Afghan children were in need of food. Unfortunately, the situation in Afghanistan is not good for the people, and people need immediate help with regards to shelter, at least at this time, because there is unseasoned rain, heavy rains, and cold weather also expected in the regions hit by this earthquake. So there are a number of areas where the international community can help, and I've seen that many countries have expressed their willingness to support. But unfortunately, all of those supports are hindered by the way the Taliban have handled the governance in Afghanistan.
And as I'm speaking to you, we were just running this scrap by saying that the UNICEF says that the situation in Afghanistan is getting worse by the hour. Now, I want to focus on the West for a moment. The country from which you are joining us today, the United States, has frozen billions of dollars in funds which belong to Afghanistan. Do you think it's about time for the U.S. to unfreeze those funds so that some aid could reach the people of Afghanistan?
There are a huge number of ways that the United States can help Afghanistan, and unfreezing the funds that are owned by the Afghan people here is one way of doing that. But I also understand that the United States is trying to help Afghanistan in other ways by freezing those funds, because the Taliban should feel the pressure to form an inclusive government, a government that is reflective of the needs and the aspirations of the Afghan people. And the United States is trying to achieve that. And I think that is also a very good cause to pursue in Afghanistan. But United States has a lot of other ways to release aid to Afghanistan, to deliver aid to Afghanistan through a number of international organizations and NGOs that are present in Afghanistan. And I've seen that the White House spokesperson and the Foreign Minister Blinken, both of them have expressed their sorrow, and they've expressed their willingness to support humanitarian aid to the people who are affected by this earthquake.
All right, Barakat Rahmati, thank you very much for speaking to us here on TRT World.